All right, welcome back, Cyber Traders. Welcome this lovely Thursday. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, Michael. Good to see everybody on YouTube. Welcome back, everybody. Nice to see you, Bruno. Everyone. We're getting a nice little crash in Facebook. Not looking too good on Facebook. Uh, by the way, who here uses Facebook anymore? Anybody here use Facebook? I think a lot of people are really getting a little tired of Facebook. You don't anymore? My son actually canceled, believe it or not. Closed his account on Facebook. Yeah, never did, Ron. Nope. All right. Anybody here on YouTube using it? We rarely ever use it too here corporate wise, but yeah, they're not really doing too well. I went back a couple of years and see where the stock's been at, and the stock had obviously had a good run. Back in 18, the stock was at 100. I mean, did phenomenal, during the COVID crisis, and stock had a nice little bounce from 150, went to almost 400. Listen, people are staying home; they don't know what to do. It was great, but it's got some support levels here, like 250, a little bit less, 245. It's holding here. You could see from yesterday. Nothing against Facebook, but I'm not a fan of it, but if I had to, make money with it, I'm not going to hold it against it. That's the big thing I always tell everybody when you're here and you're trading with Cyber Trade University, you don't take things personal. You might not like what the company stands for. You might not like their political beliefs. But you know what? Where there's opportunity, where there's catastrophes, there's opportunities. That's right, Tom. It's just a ticker symbol. That's all it is, okay? And as traders, we benefit from this. So, yesterday we had a stock that we traded, PayPal. And, I am a fan of PayPal, actually. I kind of like PayPal a little bit. But I don't know if you guys heard what's going on with PayPal a little bit more, but the Biden administration wants to now start going after, Venmo. People that do on Venmo want to go after people taking money on cash. They want to go after people using PayPal a little bit. They want to track all that money now. And it's not really, it's some people just like to use it, as more of like a bank account, but they're really going after it. And you can see PayPal is not really, didn't like that too much. Stock went from 300 to 125. I traded yesterday. I thought, and let me tell you, once again, getting back to what Tom just said, it's just another ticker. I like the stock. I almost had my personal feelings that says, you know what? The stock was at 320. I like the company a lot. I use it a lot. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe this is the bottom. But you know what? Thank God I didn't, because look what ended up happening. It went all the way down to 128. And, I traded a couple of times. I made money. I lost money. I actually lost like $7 at the end of the day with trading this stock. And this is an expensive stock. So imagine, how tight I was. But I liked it going into the close. And let me just bring this up right here. You can see it. I kind of like this. Says, wow, maybe we're getting a little bit of push. Maybe I'll buy back, 133. Because I kept trading it in and out here. And you can see it really went absolutely nowhere from 10 o'clock this morning all the way till then. And then after hours came back down. Now broke 128. So going back long term, just to show you a little bit what's going on right here. So this is a gap fill. So it looks like it probably could test, maybe this 120, 121, those highs right there. So we're about $7 away. It looks like $6 away, but that's pretty bad. Here's another resistance right here with 124. Yeah. So 124 right there. You got to look at those highs. And let me tell you, this stock had some really good iceberg orders on level 4. So that was another good thing that it was kind of focused on. But yesterday, I'll be honest with you, it was a crappy day. PayPal was charging extra fees, and that's another issue. You know what? People. Let me explain something to you. Carol, when it comes to fees and this and that. This is why you got to, there's competition out there, and eventually people start, now there's fees. Who did that too? eBay. I mean, I used to like selling things on eBay. Now, try to sell something on eBay right now. They want 10%. 10%. It's like, are you kidding me? It's good to probably do it like, I don't want to sell it. I want to sell a ridiculous price, but call me. Maybe we can do it over the phone and get around it. But like, all these things, it really trying to like, they're hitting people over the head. And then you know what? A lot of these company regulations are probably going. And regarding about what else is moving also with Facebook that's taken a very big hit, I want to bring this one up, is Snapchat, because Snapchat obviously trades side with it. So Snapchat tried to come back a little bit. Can't believe the stock was $80. We were trading this stock, and I was like, and I actually bought this stock, but I just couldn't follow the concept. And I think the lower generation, my kids, like they use Snapchat. They don't even use Facebook at all. Okay. But the stock, I mean, we were trading the stock for a while when public was at $10. And once it got past this resistance levels around 19, I mean, you could see the thing did great. But now it's at $26. Okay. This stock has really took a huge turn from 80 down to 20. I mean, you're talking about almost drop about, I don't know, 60, 70%. From that highs. So it looks like there's a gap fill right in here. It looks like this level of stock could probably test the 25 to 21. And I know a lot of you here do not use it. Tom, they want a piece of the retail that people do on all these sites. They actually have gone up since COVID. eBay, Facebook, Marketplace, Amazon. Yeah, they're all trying to like, they're all trying to like, but remember, they are a companies for profit, okay? They're not charities. So once you get hooked on things, and then eventually they're gonna tap you, they're gonna hit you up. So Amazon, I'm still a little maybe not as worried as much. The only one, I'd be honest with you, that is doing well, that, I mean, it came out with the news. Google took a hit yesterday, but they're going to do a stock split. I was, obviously, happy for that, because people now might want to buy it, being down like 20, going, doing a 20-for-1 stock split. But when it comes to Google, I mean, Google, I think, is probably the only one that has a very niche market that they really don't have competition. I mean, I really don't, when you really think about it. I mean, who's their comp? And I don't know if anyone here, like we do business with Google. They were good a long time ago. Now they are just totally screwing you on like everything. Once again, it was, some things were cheap, and then they found out a way, like, oh, you want this? It's going to cost you X amount. You know what I mean? So, and to advertise, something you could cost you $1 now cost you like $10, $15. You know what I mean? And that's why the stock went from 1,000 to 3,000 in less than 2 years. Okay, but only one that's probably, I think, has a niche, and Amazon too. They really have no competition. But I think Facebook eventually is going to get played out. People getting tired of it. Twitter, the same thing. TWTR. Twitter, obviously, another one. Once again, you got President Trump has got the stock, the DWAC, that's coming out, and we saw that. We talked about it yesterday. But people are getting tired with some of these social media companies. They're also taking a hit too. But once again, it's just a ticker, and it does got some support levels at 30, and I might be interested. Okay, so. What else? But as of yesterday, it wasn't really a great day. We had a couple of stocks that did make some moves. I mean, AMC was a really nice short yesterday, if you could have got it. It's at some big support levels around 14. That obviously had a nice little trend. That one did pretty well. We have a buyout today, which is, shocking. TLMD, I don't know where this one came from, but this thing just literally that must have been really quiet, up 334%. So don't be trading it, all right, guys? So we got that one. Anyway, what else we got on our watch list? So we know about Facebook. We know about Snapchat. We got this other one that showed up on the watch list, this BACD. This stock right here was, a little over a year ago, was around $5. Had a nice push early around 8 o'clock this morning, and now it's just starting to reverse. Nice spread, nice volume, not terrible. I'm not a fan of it right now, but I'll put it on the watch list. T-Mobile came out with some good earnings yesterday. So listen, I don't think cell phones going anywhere. I have a T-Mobile account. I've been a big fan of T-Mobile forever. And, listen, that stock shockingly really took a big hit from the end of the year. I didn't even really notice that. 150 down to 100, down 33%. But I guess that, it's funny if you notice over the Christmas, now everyone, they give, oh, we're going to give you a free phone. We're going to give you a free phone. We're going to give you a free phone. Buy one, get one free. Apple, this and that. So competition is pretty big on that between them, AT&T, Verizon. But that one obviously gapped up. We're not very rarely would trade stock like that. Once again, it's a $100 stock. We don't really trade stuff like that unless it's really, really, really a big catastrophe like PayPal or like Facebook or whatever. Another couple of stocks right here. This one's moving pretty decently too, up 19%, 1.3 million shares. Spread is category 3. So be very careful of this one. This one also came down pretty nicely yesterday. You could see it. It is an ETF. We're not really fans of ETFs, but sometimes we will trade them time to time, and unless the orders are out there, so that one's okay. I mean, a lot of them are all ETFs too, by the way. Just to let you know, there's only one. This one gapped up pretty up this morning. Pretty interesting. It started making a little higher low though, but that one moved pretty good from 8 o'clock. It ran from 460 up to 513. Nice spread, good volume. I've seen some good orders out there. And this one we trade also when the market's down a lot. This stock obviously extremely volatile stock. But you got to be at least a category 3 or higher to trade something like this. All right. Oh, well, Chuck did pretty well. There you go. Chuck, you had the KOLD. All right. For some of you here in YouTube, you could probably just post that up there. Yeah, Chuck got that KOLD, made a buck on that. Nice. And it still looks pretty good. It's still moving up pretty nicely. Okay. Nice, Chuck. All right, so that pretty much does it. Not a lot going on. Market's down. So listen, we had a nice little rally on the market. You can see how the nice little hiccup we have right here, where it had that big crash right here, and it's like, listen, we came up a lot, So we'll see how this where it pans out. Anything that I'm missing, I did not call out, traders. Anything else? All right, so today's Thursday. It's always a good day to trade. Just be very careful. Let's see what happens the first 5 minutes. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, we will be back here at 2:30 to trade the afternoon meeting. Just like us and friend us, get our alerts. We'll get it to you. And everybody here in the Cyber Group room, if you're a trial member, like we say, just please don't buy anything. Just watch and talk to education advisors out there. Let them teach you. And because please remember, this is not a trading room. This is not a teaching room. Sorry, this is a trading room. Just one last stock for the UNXV. That one, I just brought that one back up. I mean, just this stock, Jeff, trades with the market. So if the market's very volatile, this stock works great. The stock is not very volatile. If stock's not the market's not very volatile, we stay away from it. Okay. All right, guys. Good luck. Happy trading, and we'll see you in about once the market opens up.